Hello. Last night I saw Goosebumps 2, and now I'm gonna review it. See, I was gonna review it tonight, yeah, well, last night. But I was still on that, hype train, where I was excited that it was just a Goosebumps movie in general, and I wanted to cool my thoughts a bit before I reviewed it. It's gonna be a quick review because I have stuff to do this morning, so, yeah. But anyways, as a hardcore Goosebumps fan, well not hardcore, but I love all the R.L. Stine stuff, the Goosebumps books and even that one TV show he did. Is it a show? I don't even know, but I love that one. And the first Goosebumps movie was amazing. I loved it so much, and as a fan, I can say with absolute certainty, without a shadow of a doubt, that Goosebumps 2 is the most mediocre movie I have ever seen in my entire life. And that is not a joke. Here, let's start with the characters. You see, you have your stereotypical, loser characters. You have the moody teenager. You have the moody teenage girl. You have the fat kid. Of course, he's gonna be a loser, right? Of course. And you have the black guy. You have the black kid. That's really all there's to say about him. Really, he's just black. He's a normal guy. I mean, he acts normal. He's not like a nerd like the fat kid, but he's just black. That's why he's a loser, brother. And also there was the mother and the mother. I can remember absolutely none of their names. That's how mediocre their characters were. The only actual good character was R.L. Stine himself, and even then he didn't have that much screen time. The director was like, hey, I mean at the end he was like, hey, R.L. Stine's not in this yet. We should just slap him on the end, yeah. And that would have been fine, because I thought that that R.L. Stine was gonna show up at the last second, and he was gonna have a big showdown with Slappy, but R.L. Stine was gonna win and destroy all the boys and save the day and be epic. No. He showed up after the final fight was over. Well, he didn't show up after the final fight was over. He actually got to the main characters after the final fight was over. He arrived while the final fight was going on, of course, which is what I expected, because I wanted a big showdown with R.L. Stine and Slappy. But no, that didn't happen. He only managed to show up and get to the main characters after the final fight was over. I mean, he brought his typewriter like the first one, and he kind of made a joke about the first movie, which I thought was kind of funny. But other than that, it was so underwhelming. I gotta say, it was very underwhelming that he didn't get that much screen time, unlike the last movie. And the other characters were so mediocre. I didn't want to really talk about them. They were so fucking goofy. Now let's talk about plot. The plot was the most cliche. Was very cliche. It was extremely cliche. It was kind of like, I haven't seen the first movie in a while, so I don't really know how. I can't really remember how the plot goes, but I do remember that there was a massive takeover of monsters in that one. And for the first one, and the same exact thing happened in the second one, go figure. It was very expected. Plot was very weak. I didn't like it very much. It was bad. It wasn't bad. That's the mediocre. That's like this. The most mediocre thing about it was the plot. Because you just knew what was gonna happen. I didn't even care about the characters because there was like almost no development whatsoever. I mean, the development that was there just seemed really forced and completely fake, and I didn't like it very much. It was very bad. Um, I can't think of what else to say because I forgot half the movie's plot. Uh, um, oh yeah, the weird thing is, um, from what I remember, Slappy didn't start his invasion until like 40 minutes until the movie was over. And this is like an hour and like 38-minute movie, I think. Could have been 2 hours. No, it wasn't 2 hours. It was somewhere around 1 hour and 38 minutes, to be specific. Somewhere around there. And he doesn't start his invasion until he doesn't start his hostile takeover until like 40 minutes until the movie was actually over. Which is very weird, I have to say. And the rest was just them finding Slappy, being like, oh, Slappy's big bad boy. But then Slappy being like, hey, I'm part of your family now. And then them being like, oh, no, you're not. And then them killing Slappy and throwing him into a lake, locked up in a box. Spoiler alert. And he says, no, he's not dead, Lamau. LMAO, he's not actually dead, oh no. And then Slappy being like, kaboom, I want a family, rawr, XD. And then it was not good. Okay, the plot was so bad. It was bad. I didn't like it very much. And so yeah, that's my review. My review is out of 10, I would place it at maybe a 5. No, scratch that, a 4. No, 5. 4.5. Oh, 4.8. It's a 4.8. That's my review. That's where I place it on the scale. The emo scale. The edgy scale. Edgy scale. That's what I'm gonna call it. The edgy scale. That's what I'm gonna call the series. The edgy scale. I just got a new idea. Anyways, sorry if uploads have been slow. I've just not been as motivated as before, and I'm working on like different stuff as well, so that's taking a while. I have to get a hold of this one guy I have to get a hold of one of my friends, which is actually it's actually a lot harder thing to do than I realized it would be. And I explained to him what we're gonna be doing, and then actually doing it. I'm working on some stuff. It's gonna be out hopefully soon. Maybe not. I don't know. It's gonna be out at some point. Okay, I'm trying out a lot of new things, and I don't know what I'm gonna stick with. But I'll probably figure that out soon. I don't know. At some point. I don't know. And yeah, I'll see you later.